Hello everyone. In today's session, we are going to study about fiber to fabric. Now, we are going to study what is fiber, what is fabric, and how fiber is converting into fabric, how, when, how the process is happening, right? So first, let's study about what is your fabric and what kind of fabric we have. Like if we went to a shop, we see different kinds of clothing are there. Like if we went for our shopping, like अगर आप कपड़े खरीदना चाहते हो, you see कि कितने सारे different variety of clothes आपको देखने को मिलता है, right? Like आपको silk कपड़ा देखने को मिलता है, आपको cotton देखने को मिलता है, आपको जूट देखने को मिलता है, आपको खादी देखने को मिलता है, आपको लिनन देखने को मिलता है, आपको कितनी सारी वेराइटीज आपको देखने के लिए मिलती है, राइट? नाउ आप घर पे भी देखो तो आपको घर पे अपनी बेड शीट्स, ब्लैंकेट्स, कर्टन्स, टेबल क्लॉथ्स, टॉवल्स, डस्टर, कितने डिफरेंट काइंड्स ऑफ फैब्रिक से ये सारी चीज़ें आपकी बनी हुई हैं. लाइक इफ वी मैं आपके स्कूल बैग्स, आपके लाइक पाउचेस, लाइक पेंसिल बॉक्सेस जो क्लोथ से बने होते हैं, दे हैव सो डिफरेंट फाइबर्स इन इट, राइट? नाउ हम अगर मैं आपसे बोलूँ लाइक यू कैन आइडेंटिफाई द फाइबर्स, like you can identify the fibers. So now we have seen that we have different kinds of fabric and we also know आप अपने surroundings में भी देखते हैं कि different kinds of fabrics we have, right? Now just take a closure to this fabric is, now if you can see that in the picture, they are cross-linked. See, there are horizontal lines, there are vertical lines, and they are cross-linking each other. What happened, like this is a closure pic, like the enlarged pic of your fabric. Like what happened if I pull the strand, like what happens if I pull a thread from a fabric like this, then the whole stretched, like the cloth will be stretched out. Like if you can see in the second picture, there is like if I pull a thread, there is an empty space there. This long thread is your yarn. This is known as your yarn. But if you splits up or stretched it, you can see in the ending the yarn is also made up by many thin strands, right? And these thin strands are your known as fibers. These are your fibers. So basically yarn is made up by more fibers. Yarn is made up by your fibers. The many fibers make a yarn. Okay, now the fiber has the two types, natural fibers and the synthetic fibers. Now what are the natural fibers are? The natural fibers are that we came up, like we get them from plants or animals. They are natural fibers, like cotton, wool, silk. Like cotton we get from the plant, like wool we get from the animal, silk we get from the animal. So if I am talking about, like if I'm talking about your cotton, then cotton we got from the cotton plant. You can see that the cotton plant in the picture, you got cotton from the cotton plant, you get silk from the silkworm, and you get wool also. That wool is got from you got wool from goat, yak, camels, also by the hair of rabbits, right? So these are the type of natural fibers we get from plants and animals. Now we have the synthetic fibers. Like from many years, from thousands of years, we are using the natural fibers. Now synthetic fibers is basically the human made and the chemically made fibers are there. Now natural fiber and the, now let us see the difference between your synthetic fiber and the natural fiber. What is the difference between a natural fiber and a synthetic fiber? Now natural fiber are fibers that are found in nature. For example, wool, silk and cotton, etc. We have seen this. Synthetic fibers, these fibers are made up or simply prepared in lab, like nylon, Teflon. You know that the rope we having in the house, like जिस पे आपकी मम्माज आपके कपड़े टांगती होंगी, these are of nylon ropes we use, right? Now second, in natural fibers, they are good absorbent and so able to absorb heat, temperature, cold, sweat, etc. Like depending on the condition and the nature of the fiber. Now, but synthetic fiber, they do not have such pores as they're made up of chemicals, so they do not act as a good absorbent. Natural fiber, they have no spinning process is required for their filament production, but synthetic fiber need the spinning process, the melting, wet or drying spinning process for their filament production. Now, natural fiber, they are comfortable in use. Natural fiber are comfortable in use, and synthetic fiber, they are not as comfortable as natural fibers. Now, natural fiber, their length is naturally obtained and it is not possible to change the fiber structure, but in synthetic fiber we can control the length by man, and the fibers can easily be changed to different structure because they are man-made. So this is about your fiber and fabric, and like the fibers having those different types, natural fibers and synthetic fibers, and the difference between them. This is all for this session.